What's going on, guys? It has been quite a while since I have done a video. Most of you have probably seen if you follow me on Instagram or if you saw a short that I had posted about 6 weeks ago. I ruptured my Achilles at the end of January and then had surgery to repair it at the beginning of February. So I thought I would just kind of take the time to do a little bit more of an actual update video just to kind of let you guys know what's been going on basically the last 8 weeks. But first, before I ruptured my Achilles at the end of January, most of you probably remember me mentioning that I did injure my Achilles at Nationals this past July, and I was kind of taking it easy. Basically, the end of 2022, I took it really easy on training. I didn't post as much on here because I was trying to rehab my Achilles after injuring it. And basically, my Achilles did get better. At the end of December, when I was training, I kind of slowly started adding in some more sessions, and I was having less and less pain during those sessions and after training as well. So it was definitely starting to get better, and starting in January was when I was starting to ease into tournament prep for the year. And during sparring, I didn't have any pain at all. I was starting to feel really good, basically like it was before I'd injured it in July. Unfortunately, at the end of January, I was training with an AAU team member. We had a really good training session. We weren't doing anything crazy. We're working on a lot of technical work and then also on the dado hogus. During one of those drills, I went to slide back and then push back off to go forward. During that push off motion is when my Achilles essentially ripped in half. It was a very loud, popping noise. You could hear it and I could feel it too. I definitely knew kind of exactly what happened once I felt that kind of sensation of my leg and then everything just kind of tingled up my leg. I pretty much knew exactly what happened. After that, I saw an orthopedic, got an MRI, and then 2 weeks after I had ruptured my Achilles is when I had surgery. Basically, they went in and reattached it. So the first appointment I had after surgery was 2 weeks after surgery. I had my stitches removed and I was placed into a second splint, and they were able to change my foot position a little bit, kind of a little bit more towards 90 degrees neutral position. And then after that, I was in that for another 3 weeks, still non-weight bearing on crutches. So then at my 5-week post-op appointment, which was last week, I was put into this boot here. So my foot still isn't quite at 90 degrees yet. I have one heel lift in, so my foot is just slightly just pointed down. And in 1 week, I'm able to take that heel lift out, and then my foot will be at neutral, 90 degree position. And then right now I'm currently 6 weeks post-op from surgery, and then 8 weeks post-op. So I've got 2 more weeks. I go back to see my orthopedic, and then he said I may possibly be able to get out of the boot. So we will see about that. Biggest thing I want is just to get off crutches. So right now, for the next 2 weeks, I am lightweight bearing with the boot on, with crutches, putting about 25 to 30% of my weight, just kind of as tolerated, just getting used to just putting a little bit of weight on it. And then hopefully when I go back in 2 weeks, I will then be able to also figure out when I can start physical therapy. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now. First, right now, my goal is to just be able to get off crutches, and basically I'm gonna have to relearn how to walk and then strengthen up my legs. So that's kind of probably what the next couple months is going to look like for me. And then as far as martial arts training goes, it's gonna be definitely a long time before I'm able to kick again. I'm hoping once I'm able to start walking and strengthening up my leg, the first thing I do want to start doing is some boxing. So that's going to be my first goal after walking, is to start introducing like some boxing. That way I'm able to do some kind of contact, and then after that ease back into kicking. But essentially this is going to be a pretty long recovery process over the next few months, just really taking it really slow. I have to be super careful with strengthening up my leg and then just easing back into activities. But thank you all so much for all of the continued support. I will do my best to keep you all updated, but make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I do post more updates on there, and my stories and some of my reels I'll post on there. But once I have a little bit bigger updates, I'll make sure to share with you guys on here as well. But that's gonna be it for now. Right now, just kind of focusing on just slowly putting my weight back, and then next step is learning how to walk again. But thank you all so much for taking the time to watch the video. I will see you guys later.